What's up, YouTube? Capital G here. Got a couple of sweet duels for you guys to check out. Our first duel is going to be featuring Magical Musketeers facing off against True King Dinosaur. You know, I actually think that Magical Musketeer Max, their Link monster, is probably going to be in Dark Neostorm because Magical Musketeers are getting another support card in that set as well. So it would kind of make sense. And I think personally, when they get this Link monster, they are going to ascend to heights that they have never been before. I think that they'll easily be able to top 8 regionals because this card is just so strong. And you guys know I've said on this channel multiple times, I just love Link 1s. Link 1s are so good. I've seen this card be like a +3, +4 sometimes, and it's a very, very good monster. Anyways, True King Dinosaurs, I kind of feel like in this matchup, both of these decks maybe want to go first, but I think that they're both fine going second. Magical Musketeers usually could not go second, but now that they have the Link monster, they're actually fine with that. Plus, he has Phantasme, so I guess he's just hoping that his opponent will link summon, and dinosaurs don't always link summon. Sometimes they'll go for Lagia plus Conductor Tyranno or True King of all Calamities plus Conductor, but you know, he's going for the Summon Sorcerer's play that allows him to just go ahead and drop the Phantasme, which anytime you open with Phantasme and your opponent link summons, you feel pretty good about the position because if nothing else, he could just put Phantasme in attack mode and run over Lagia, thus the rest of his hand becomes instantly live. That's probably what I would do, but instead he just normal summons Casper. The dinosaur player allows it. I probably would have just went ahead and tried to negate the summon of Casper, but whatever. He's going to go Desperado to bait it out. Then he's going to go ahead and use that cross domination. He goes into Magical Musketeer Max, and you see how he just refilled his hand up even though he's already activated, or he's already committed 3 cards to essentially his plays, but it just doesn't matter. Like, Max can just fill your hand right back up, and that's what makes it so good of a card. This is the new card, the Bloody Crown. This is the one from Dark Neostorm, allows you to special summon from your hand, so it allows Magical Musketeers to have even more plays when they are going second. He's going to activate that Needle and getting rid of, I guess, monsters in his opponent's graveyard. I don't think you really need this card. Like, okay, this is good against Salamangreats and maybe good against, like, I guess it could be good against Sky Striker because you can banish like Metaphos Fusion and you can banish all of their spells. So maybe it is actually not bad as a one-off. Anyways, Dinosaur is going to try to fight back. That Dark Hole would have been super impactful, but nope. He's shutting it down with the Last Stand. That means he's also going to be able to activate an effect. And I think he actually just activated Caspar's effect. Yeah, I think he might have used Caspar's effect. Desperado is just going to try to blow up the True King of all Calamities, and then I think he is going to chain the effect. The Double Evolution Pill, gonna banish the copy of Giant Rex, and he is going to try to attack. I think maybe he should have attacked, well, no, I guess he was afraid to attack into an attack position monster because he thinks if he has cross domination, he's basically screwed. And you know, even though he doesn't have a monster that's bigger than the Conductor Tyranno during his opponent's turn, it's fine. He can just simply go into Max again. New Magical Musketeers, you just cannot leave them with a monster on board because even if they don't have a hand, there's nothing stopping them from just going into Max and then just trying to refill their hand up again. Now, he is going to stop it a little bit because he's just going to chain and activate the Conductor Tyranno. The reason he's doing this is to try to get rid of at least one monster because his opponent would just search 2 cards and now he only ends up getting 1. It's fine. No, he can just use cross domination, attack for game. Instead, he tries to go for, well, not tries to, he just goes for the style points here with Borreload Dragon. That was unnecessary, and I think he probably should have just kept the Musketeers, but hey, I can't fault the man for going to style or going for style points. Plus, he had the he had an Ash Blossom anyway, so if some, I don't know, there was some random way this guy survived, even if he tried to use Diagram, it just would have been hit with Ash Blossom anyway. So Magical Musketeers take that win. I think when Max comes out, I think I actually will play Magical Musketeers. Second duel features Guard Dragons and Lunalights. Both of these decks are in their, I guess, natural position. Crusadia Guard Dragon wants to go first because it can set up a board full of awesome and dirty disruptions, and then Double L's are always going to blind second against basically any deck that they're playing against because Lunalights have the ability to OTK. He will not be able to OTK through this board though. Like, the board his opponent's going to make is actually going to be incredible, and as long as Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon is in the TCG, you will continue to see Crusadia, or excuse me, you continue to see Guard Dragon decks succeed and thrive. It still is just baffling to me that the Guard Dragons flopped so hard in the OCG and they did so well in the TCG with pretty much the same card pool. Like, it's just, I don't know, it's just bizarre to me. Anyways, Borreload Savage Dragon, but that is not the end of the negation. All he has to do is go for that Naturia Beast and then summon the White Dragon. He can use a Borea to synchro summon. That'll give him a Don Dragster as well. And then he's going to set that card by the grave. And basically, this is a 5 disruption board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 disruptions, 4 blue or 4 big synchros. Plus, he has the card by the grave. Honestly, I think that what the Lunalight player is going to do here is the right play. Just summon Pankratrops, attack either Don Dragster, attack into Nat Beast, get one of them off the field. You know you're not going to be able to win the duel turn 1, so why not just get rid of one of the cards that's stopping you from playing. Emerald Bird's going to activate. It's going for that Lunalight Perfume. Now he has to pick and choose what he negates here. If he does negate Don Dragster like, you know, a Lunalight Tiger will float regardless if you negate it. It's very similar to like Purple Poison. Doesn't matter if you destroy it. I mean, I guess he could use like, he could use Borreload Savage and FA Don Dragster, but that's 2 negations on 1 card. Like, that's not worth it in my opinion. Anyways, he's just going to go ahead, XC summon into Bujin Kagasuchi. That was important because it allowed him to get the Emerald Bird in the graveyard. Thus, he can now add Purple Butterfly for free. His opponent is going to try to stop that with Call by the Grave, taking away the Butterfly. He is going to go for the Tiger play, which is going to get negated. The Monster Reborn effect is going to get negated as well. He did use 2 disruptions on 1 card, which I don't think is actually very economical. But anyways, Crystal Ring Synchro Dragon is used on the Pankratrops, and now he can actually play. So he's going to get Tiger regardless. He says, Cap, I'm getting that Tiger off. Now Tiger King is going to put in that work. Check this out. So he's going to be able to get Tinky, and he's going to be able to turn off all his opponent's monsters. This is until the end of his opponent's next end phase. So this is going to be some real good negation here because it turns off all those monsters. Now he's free to do whatever he wants. Goes into the Fire Fist Link monster, puts the Tinky back in his hand for next turn, and summons the Buffalo. So that was actually a really good play. And in addition to that, if his opponent does attack the Kagasuchi, these materials, these double L materials, will actually activate. So you guys will see that in this turn, his opponent is going to detach the Yellow Martin. It activates, getting him the Serenade Dance. Then he's going to probably attack into it later in the duel or later in this turn. That means he can activate Emerald Bird. He can get the Purple Butterfly on field, and it's actually looking pretty like good because Borreload Savage Dragon, when it got negated, it actually lost its Link monster. All he basically has to play through is a Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, and I definitely think he can play through just 1 Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. I mean, Leo Dancer by herself could just attack into something like this, and then he would actually be like he'd be in pretty good shape. Anyways, he is going to negate the copy of Kaleido Chick. I think that he was kind of forced to, because if he doesn't negate the Kaleido Chick, Leo Dancer would just attack into, I guess, you know, Boros Sword Dragon, and then blow up everything in the battle phase, and he would lose. Even if he does negate it, honestly, the same thing's gonna happen. Boros Sword Dragon cannot target Leo Dancer, so he basically just has no way of stopping Leo Dancer. This is why I love the card so much. You just summon it, you're going to attack your opponent's monsters. She can't be destroyed by card effects. She can't be destroyed by targeting, so, I mean, she can't be targeted. And he goes for the Firewall Exceed Dragon just for icing on the cake. A lot of Lunalight players actually run that card. It's like super popular from what I've seen in the Lunalight build. I mean, I don't know if it's actually better than Dark Rebellion Exceed Dragon, but it is one hell of a beat stick. And, you know, Leo Dancer just attacks into Boros Sword, nukes all the monsters in the battle phase because they were all special summon, and that is a wrap. She would have been able to attack again. Plus, he has the damage from these 2 monsters as well, so there was no way he was going to survive that. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed those short duels. If you did, give the video a thumbs up. Thank you guys for watching. As always, subscribe if you have not already, and turn on that notification bell for daily videos.